Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm finally back with a new video. Today's video is going to be a DIY how to revamp your Carnival bra. As you guys can see here, I have a bra that I've basically scrapped. I'm basically going to tell you guys how to use a bra that you previously have and basically make it into like a brand new one. What you'll need for this tutorial, which I don't have in front of me, you'll need nail polish remover and you'll need cotton balls to take all of this stuff off. So obviously the bra that you guys are going to have in front of you is going to have stones and all this stuff on it. The way to easily scrap it is, and not to worry or oh my gosh, this bra is not like what she's telling us to do, but it's actually so simple. So you guys are going to take scissors and you're going to basically go through the bra and you're going to cut in and cut everything off like this. You guys are going to snip around. So you're just basically going to snip, and then you're going to snip from the inside as well, and then you're going to cut all of that off. And then what you're going to do with the nail polish remover is you're going to dab it on a cotton ball, and you're going to take the cotton ball and you're just going to rub on the bra itself. As you can see, my bra kind of still has residue, but this is going to get covered. So you will just basically get all the glue off with the acetone. I like to use the blue nail polish remover. Whatever you guys have in your house, if you have the pink kind, then use that, but I just don't like it because it smells really bad. They both do, but that one's worse. And yeah, so you'll just basically use the cotton balls to get all this off. And yeah, if you guys have any questions on really how to get this stuff off, it's honestly is so simple. It's just I was telling you guys, you just use your scissors to scrap and cut through everything, and you'll have to pull some pieces off or whatever. And you'll also need to use the acetone probably a bit. So if you don't have a lot, I would probably buy a new bottle, if anything, to just kind of get the residue off. But if it's just this afterwards, this is not a big deal because we're just covering it anyways, and you're just going to use your scissors to pull everything off. So then yeah, what you'll need for that, for everything that you'll need for this tutorial, so you'll need obviously your old wire bra, which we have. You'll need a glue gun. My one's old. You'll need glue sticks, scissors. You're gonna need rhinestone chain. You can get this from Michael's or any fabric store or craft store. And the size I'm using is SS18. You're going to need rhinestones. And I'm also using pieces from a necklace. And I'm basically going to use that. I scrapped the necklace and broke it and just pull it off. If you guys have things that you don't wear anymore and you want to use it for this tutorial, by all means use it. So I have 2 of those. And one of the stones is actually missing, if you guys can see it here in the corner. So I'm going to add a new stone to that as well. You'll need fabric. We may or may not use a ruler. This is half of a ruler that I just have. And you will also need padding. Gloves as well, as you guys can see. And for fabric, I would say maybe about half a yard or a quarter we'll be working with. And if you don't want to use a glue gun, you can also use Gorilla Glue. I'm not going to be really using it for this tutorial, but it's good to have. So while we get started, I'm just going to make sure that I go over. So remember to cut from the you can cut from the outside all around, like inside, anywhere that like the fabric is showing, cut. And if you have like a different kind of wire bra where like the stones are glued onto it, then you're just going to use acetone for that. And then you're going to rub all of like the acetone onto the wire, and you're going to use it with the cotton balls. I think cotton balls would work best, if anything. And then, yeah, that will get everything off. And this is the only wire bra I had, so that's why, like, I had to test it before I actually did this tutorial for you guys, so I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to start with the scraps. And we're basically going to wrap all of this around. So you're going to glue onto the wire, and then you're just going to wrap. And if you guys have like any questions or anything like that, let me know and I will answer them in the comment box. So you're going to try and wrap it as tight as possible. And see, like, the glue is already hardening. If you also are wondering where I've been super busy, and that's why I haven't like done any tutorials, unfortunately. But I am back to work on some new stuff. I do have new videos coming up for you guys, as well as I do have some story times because my coworkers are telling me that I should do story time because some of my stories are crazy, guys. So like, it just doesn't make no sense. So therefore, I'm gonna give you guys story time. And like, it's not one of these like YouTubers that like they tell you guys stories and they're fake. Like, everything I'll tell you guys is like literally legit, and like it just doesn't make any sense. It's like mayhem for no reason. So hopefully you guys can see that's like wrapped like that. And then I think I'm just gonna hop from here. So I'm not gonna cut it, I'm just gonna wrap from here, and then I'm gonna keep going. So then we're gonna glue. So just make sure that you're pulling it tight. And this fabric kind of twists a bit, so and from my previous like first video, I remember you guys wanted to see how it looked on, so I will show you guys how it looks when it's finished. And if you guys also have like any interest on like videos for like Carnival or something that you haven't seen that you want to like see done, let me know in the comment box and I'll try and do new tutorials for you guys. And don't mind my glue gun. My glue gun literally has like, I don't even know what happened to this. We used this glue gun for like when we were making costumes, and it just got like really destroyed on the outside, but it like works really well. So, and I don't know where the other one I have is. I think I got one from Walmart, and can't remember how much I paid. It wasn't like expensive or anything, but this one I got from like the dollar store, and this one like works better, like way better. And you'll also probably need to make straps if you are using like the same color as the previous wire bra like that you have. You can reuse those straps, but like if you're doing a different color, I advise like making straps. And if you guys want a tutorial on that, I will show you guys how to do it. If not, basically it's very simple. You'll just cut the fabric, and you'll cut the fabric into strips, long strips, probably about I want to say maybe 30 centimeters of like 4. And then you will use those as like your ties on like the corners here. And if you guys seen my other tutorials, you'll know that my tutorials are pretty detailed. So bear with this long tutorial because honestly, I don't know how long it'll take, but I feel like it'll take a bit. But I'll try and see if I can speed up the video for this process. So then also you want to make sure you're covering the red part, like any like residue. And I just got glue on my gloves. And we also got a new doggy. She's like 8 weeks. So if you do catch her crying on the videos, like she just cries for no, like I guess she cries because like she like misses her like mom and stuff. So yeah, she's like adjusting to like living with us. So if you hear her crying, she's fine. She's just extra. She's a diva, honestly. Like at like 8 weeks, she does the most. She like carries her bowl to like get water, basically, if she wants. Okay, so then you see how like I've ended off here, so we're gonna tuck that obviously in. So I'm gonna pull this and just add excessive glue here. And then I'm gonna just trim off that part a bit. Okay, so that's it so far. And then we're gonna add more. So I cut 4 pieces. Or no, I have 5 actually, sorry. So I have 5 pieces. We'll see how much pieces I actually need. Through this, like the hoop, I'll probably cover this like a little bit. So we'll probably make like a tiny, tiny strip just for the corner of these to cover. These ones, I'm not sure if I'm going to cover them yet. Decide, I guess, at the end. So then we're just going to work through, and then we're going to hop through this way and then go like cover the middle. And then I'll do this as well. And the strips are very thin. I think this is about, so you guys can kind of have like an accurate, so it is 6/8. Okay, hold on. So I'm actually gonna go from the other side. So then I'm just gonna pull. I think this strip is a little bit thicker than the other ones, but it's all good. Okay, actually I don't like it, so I'm gonna make it thinner. So I'm gonna cut. And then I'm just gonna cut this part off because it's has a bunch of glue on it. So I'm just gonna use this one tinier. So this one is actually about, let's see. This one's about like half, so this would be ideal, I guess, to use half. So I'm just gonna start back on here and then go around. Okay, so I actually pulled apart and I made this stuff way smaller than it was before. So the strips are really tiny now. The strips are about, they are 3/8. So I ripped this part off to like fix it because I didn't think it looked good. So even though it's going to end up getting covered anyways, but I just want it as flat as possible. So then now I think I'm actually going to go from the inside. So I'm going to try and wrap this as fast as I can. add a new stick. And I got all the fabric from the fabric store. And I'm using like a stretchy velvet fabric. So I'm just unwrapping it because of the inside is like inside out. Okay, so I'm gonna go from the inside. You can probably use a pin for this if you want to cover it. And then like that. And then I will go through it again. I'm gonna peel off this glue here. And then I'm just gonna lap it here. And then from behind, I'm gonna add a spot here. And then I'm gonna cut. And then I added a little bit of more glue so this can stay. So that's the first part. So then now we're going to do all of this all around. And once I've done all of that, I will come back and then I will show you guys like the next step. It's going to be the same way. I'll kind of show you guys the middle part, and then because we've done this part already, I will exclude that out of like the tutorial. Also, yeah, you're probably gonna hear our little pooch cry because she's, I don't know, she's, like I said, she's like young and like, I don't know, like if you guys never had a dog, they like cry a lot for some reason. And I think it's the whole like missing like the siblings and family and stuff. And like she's like up like early morning. Like guys, I am up right now. What time is it? I think it's like 5 o'clock. And yeah, she's up. So she's ready to go. It's like having a kid. So the glue also hardens very fast, so if it doesn't, just peel it off like I do. Wait till it like hardens. just want to cover, so I'm actually going to start from here to cover this part. And for the glue sticks, I would get maybe like 1 or 2 packs just in case. And you can get them all from like Dollar Tree, or Michael's has as well. Also, this revamp tutorial, guys, do not tell your like wire bra maker that like we did this. But if you guys are looking for wire bras to be made, there are a few designers that do, and I will try to like post their Instagram in the video. There is one girl that like a lot of you guys might know her, Ginger Wire Bra. She's really dope. She's based out in Trinidad, and she does like a lot of the Carnival bras like throughout this season. And there is someone else that I follow. I can't remember what their name is, but I will put their Instagram up so you guys can see and check them out if you guys want to get your bra made. Okay, so that's it for the middle part. After this, we will get to like adding the padding, and then the second step after the padding will be to add like the fabric on, and I'll be back. Okay, so for the next step, I actually decided that I am going to cover these holes. So that's what we're gonna do. And then this one I still haven't decided on, only because like the loops are really gonna cover this part. So it's not really a big deal whether or not I wanna loop them or not. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do this tiny part. So to start, we'll just insert like that, and then we will add the glue. So then actually go under and then just glue a little bit over here on this side. I can put it through fast enough. Okay. So then just pull it tight, and then I'm going to go through the hole one more time. And you don't have to do this if you don't want to, because the strap goes through it regardless. But I'm just doing it because I'm extra. So then once that's done, add a little glue on the top. And then hold it down. And then just trim off the excess. So then we're just going to do it for the other side. I'm hoping that this little piece is still enough for the other side. I actually want to shoot this video before Caravana, but I didn't have time to, so but other carnivals are coming up, like I think Bermuda has theirs, or did they have theirs already? I can't remember. But I know Miami's coming up, New York is coming up for like Labor Day, so you guys still kind of have time. And then like also for Trinidad Carnival, which is next year, so Lord. Okay. So then I just have to go through it one more time. So I'm just going to go through it. And just maneuver it over. And you can just use actually like a So I pulled it again one more time to cover this little part. And I'm just stretching it a bit. And I will trim the excess of here. Okay, so the frame is done. So now we're gonna add padding. So this is the padding that I'm using. I've already cut one piece, and then we're gonna cut another piece. I think this one is for this side. So just do the opposite and just follow the lines. And you don't need a lot of the padding if you need to buy. Maybe like a quarter. I think this is. And then I'm just going to trim the excess after anyways, so, and then that's done. So you have 2 pieces. So you're just going to glue on top. Actually, yeah. And then anything that's like sticking out more, you'll just cut it off. And I'm just smoothing it flat. And then make sure you just leave space for like where the strap is gonna go at the bottom. Okay, so on this side you can see that I need to trim. So I'm just gonna cut off the excess. And I just put a little glue here just for the top, because the foam was kind of falling apart there. So, and I'm gonna add to this side too, just to make it flat. The other side. So just smooth it out again and then attach . And then, yeah, just make sure not to cover the hole. And then we're going to trim again. And then I'm just going to add glue inside here so it's like flat. And then add a bit more glue here. And smooth it out. And then as soon as it dries, cut off the excess again. And I'm going to trim a bit of this off so it's not too close to the hole. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the padding on top. So then our next step would be to add like the fabric. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do it roughly, but I'm going to kind of use the ruler. So, actually going to add excess. So I'm going to try to cut like about 10 inches of a triangle, and so I can overlap it and then cover this side, and then the same thing with this. About like 10 or 11, and then depending on like the bust for you, whatever size your bra is, then you'll know like how much to cover. So yeah, so we want front and back to cover. So I'm just gonna put it this way. And then I said 10. So maybe about that big. I could be wrong. Okay, let's see. If anything can trim it. So I'm just going to cut a round piece for now, and then I'm going to kind of just see how it is. Okay, so that's my piece, and I'm just testing it out. So we basically wanted to cover that, and then we just have to trim. So I'm actually going to do, instead I'm going to do 2 layers. So I'm going to do the front panel, and then I'm going to do a back panel just to like make it easier. So So then now it's going to be covering this portion, and then we're going to just stretch it so it covers back here, and then we're going to pull it, and then we're just going to glue. Okay, so glue on this side. And then just kind of twist it over. And watch out for the hot glue because it is hot. I'm kind of getting burned a bit, but it's all good. And I'm just gonna pull some of this over a bit. And I will attach to this bottom part. And I'm gonna trim some of it off, so. But I just kind of want it flat. And then pull again. And this side, this part that I'm tugging right here, we're just gonna overlap it this way. And then I'm gonna clean up this part. Okay. And then add a bit at the top. So I haven't wrapped actually I haven't done a wire bra since, when's the last time? 2014? So I'm like, I don't even really remember how to wrap it, to be honest. But this works, I guess. If you guys have like any other ways, then I would do that if it's easier for you guys. And I'm just trimming again, and then I'm gonna add another layer so this is covered and it's like nice and neat. And I'm gonna glue a bit here. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave that, and then, so we're gonna add the layer for the inside, and then we'll do the same thing for the other side. If you guys can see that. So now we're going to cut the inside of the okay, so I don't need a lot. So just use this for reference. So then that's the inner piece. And then obviously we're going to trim it. And I'm going to try and cut it up neater so that it's clean. So then if you even want, you can like fold it in and then attach it. So that I'm doing like this, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the other side to but if you don't care, you don't have to do all this excess. So I'm just folding it, and this part's going to get trimmed. So then now it's like this. I don't think for the next tutorial I'll do the inside like this though. I'll probably just get the for the next tutorial that I'll do, I will get the actual circumference of how much to cover for the front and the back, and then we'll do it like that instead. But that's basically the inside. Feels squishy. Okay, so then we're gonna do it all over again, and then after I do this side, we'll come back and then we're gonna be doing the rhinestones. Okay, so now on to the fun part. It's finally done. So this is the front of it, and this is the inside, and the glue that's here, I'm gonna clean that up, so that's like nothing really big to worry about. But I will say, if anything, glue from this part, do this first, the inside, and then add this part last, and then cover it. So in like the next tutorial that we do, we'll do that step instead, so that it's like, it's just easier. So now we're gonna be adding our gems on. So with these options, you can actually use this, which is gem high tack, and then this one goes on clear and it's non-toxic, or you can use Gorilla Glue. It'll take a little bit longer to dry with those two. I think I'm gonna try using the glue gun. If the glue gun doesn't end up like sitting too well, then I will end up like retacking it with one of the two of the glues. So we're gonna stick this in the middle, like about, I'd say about here. Everything's legit sticking to this glue gun. So that's how it's gonna stay. And you're just gonna hold it down and then just wipe off like any of the other glue that's sticking. So we're gonna add the second one. And like I told you guys, this one's missing a bit of gems here and here, so I'm gonna re-add, and then we're just gonna make sure that it's aligned in the same placement. I don't know what this stuff is. Oh, I think it's something that's on top of the glue gun. So So I'm just peeling off to kind of get it in the exact same spot so it's even. All right, so then there's an excess glue obviously on this side, which I will have to probably peel off. So I'm just gonna stick on this side. Okay. Okay, so if you guys can see, that is the design. I kind of like it. It's like bling bling. I'm gonna keep adding on. And then I'll let you guys know how it stays to you, and then I'll tell you guys what glue is the best glue to use, and I'll put that in the bio, like which one's the best. But I like it, it looks cool. So we're just gonna stack them. And if you want to get glue off of the stones, just use like a Q-tip with the acetone for the nail polish. And the only thing is you have to be careful because you see the stones are sliding. So you just want to make sure that they're not staying. So I'm gonna go check on her, see what she's doing, and I will be back and we will finish this tutorial. Okay, so I took her out, but she's still fussy. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a mix of the two. So I'm actually gonna see what works better for. So I'm using the glue gun again. Ooh, hot. Okay, I'm just gonna use another one. You can also overlap them if you guys want to do like the design a little bit different. You could overlap like on top of like the stones, and then some of these are the ones that are glued with like the what's it called, with the other glue. So it's like just too much. Okay, so then we're gonna just cover up to this point, and then after that we're gonna add the rhinestone chain on it. So it's going to take a bit of time, so I might just only show you guys the one side, so it's just the video is not excessively longer than it already is. But you would do the exact same thing for the same side, and will just stay there. And you can switch up the stones, like colors and stuff like that. But these are the stones that I wanted to do. Wanted to do iridescent. Ooh, I was like, what is... This is like clear on both sides, but I will use it. I thought I was gluing the wrong side. Okay, so it's almost full. Yeah, let's see, like the glue that's... The other glue like overlaps and it like pushes them together. So I have mixed feelings. And then for like these ones, you just want to double secure them. So I'm just actually going to put glue in between there instead and then press it on. I swear everything's sticking to this glue gun. Okay, y'all, so this video is old. I don't even know when I did this. I did this a while back and I just kind of forgot about it. So this is the video. I will upload it obviously, but we will get to a tutorial with better scenery for like just for everything basically, right? For the video. And also, mind you, like I know you guys will hear like little crying noises in the back. I walked her 3 times in this video. 2 times where I had cut off, and then towards the end I had to walk her again in this video. And funny enough, I'm like doing the voice over for this and she's right beside me right now. So it's kind of funny, like it's like a full circle kind of thing where she was crying in the video and then now I'm re-recording the video and she's like, okay, I'm right beside you now. So yeah, we're gonna do better tutorials for the bra. The only thing also I wanted to say is I added a chain towards the center, and I will upload the final of the final results of the video like I said. The only thing I will say is I wasn't able to upload it and show you guys how it looks on, only because it does not fit me properly, and the people that we were working with, long story short, they didn't do the right fit, and it doesn't fit at all. So I will just show it how it like looks plain. But the other video that I'll do, I just have to figure out a design, but it will look better and it actually fits. So when that tutorial comes up, look for it. So yeah, I just wanted to add that stuff in for you. So I'm actually not going to use the Rhinestones chain for this tutorial. I'm probably going to end up using it for the other one. So this is basically how it will look. It looks kind of like a glacier, to be honest with you. This side will look exactly the same, and we'll be doing the exact same step for this. Nothing else will change. If you guys feel like I need to do both sides on a tutorial, then I will do that for the next bra. This one is just, it's so detailed, and the other one's like a little bit more skimpier, so it's just easier to cover. But if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. Like and subscribe this video, and stay tuned for my other videos that will be coming up. I got some good material that's coming, so stay tuned. So this is the final look of the bra. As you can see, I added rhinestone chains on the side and then in the middle. And then I added some straps, and I used the same velvet material, and I just sewed the ends. This is the final result. Like I said, it doesn't fit me properly because of the people that made the wire bra frame. So, but the next one does fit. So when we do that tutorial, you'll see it actually on. And yeah, that's it. Tell me what you guys think, and like, leave a comment and share. All right, bye guys.